Do you need your cabinets rearranged? Call Baby Cabinet Rearranging Services. For professional cabinet rearranging service, again, that's Baby Cabinet Rearranging Services. Operators are standing by.
Take a little bit out of me, little bit. Take a little bit out of me, follow me, follow me. Out of here, out of here, out of here. Here we go, go away, little kid, far away, far away. Where you find a little bit, take a little bit out of me, little bit. Take a little bit out.
You've all seen this one before. This is my 1983 Yamaha 225DX. What we're going to be doing over the course of the entire winter, I'm going to split this up into several shows, and you'll have to just stay tuned through the whole winter. Keep up on my channel as I post new videos. What we're going to do here is we're going to rebuild this. She's pretty tore up. You've seen her in action. This three-wheeler is, for the most part, block stock. You know, the carburetor's been tweaked with a little bit, like I've said. And other than that, it's for the most part, it's pretty stock. She is getting pretty beat up already. It's not in quite as good a shape as the last time you seen her. Seat's a little tore up there. The motor now is starting to smoke, backfiring quite a bit. There's some other, just needs to be rebuilt. Motor's wore out. It's got a lot of hours. The motor's got a lot of hours on it, so sounds like it might have a couple of busted piston rings. So she's just going to get an all-around overhaul. I mean, you know, we're going to recover the seat. We're going to do a lot of stuff to it. I've had a lot of people sending me messages and emails wanting to know more information on these. So that's kind of my point behind this. I'm going to try and share as much as I can. I'm also going to show you some performance upgrades, you know, that we're going to be doing to it. I'll try and let you, the viewers, in on a lot of the performance stuff we're going to be doing to this. It's not going to be rebuilt stock. We plan on putting in a big aftermarket cam. We're going to be probably boring it out a little bit and putting in a high compression piston and exhaust system and do some head work to it and whatever we can think of to get more power out of this. We haven't finalized our plans with it yet. We're still cooking things up here at Vejraska Motorsports to what we're going to do with this. But we're going to try and build as much power as we possibly can. We've considered putting it on alcohol and running alcohol through it. We've talked about a lot of different stuff, and that'll just be kind of decided as we go. But like I said, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff to this. All kinds of performance parts. You just have to stay tuned to see what we do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start taking all the plastic off the seat, which is kind of tore up. The seat comes off real simple. You can still get new seat covers for these, or find somebody that does upholstery and just have it reupholstered. But this one, the foam seems to be in halfway decent shape. We're probably just going to put a new seat cover on it. We'll just have to see. But there's a lot of stuff available through eBay and various other websites. If you'd like any of those websites, send me an email or send me a message through my channel on YouTube. but your rear fender here comes off with 4 bolts on the top, and there's 2 bolts down on the lower side of the fender here on each side. There's a bolt here on the top for the plastic on the side of the gas tank, and there's 2 in the back side of the gas tank here for this side of plastic. But that's where we're going to start. We're going to take the plastic off, we're going to take the gas tank off, and just start tearing this down. The wheels are going to come off, and then we're going to start getting ready to take the motor out. And that's, next time you see it, that's where we'll be at. Hi, and welcome back to the shop. Today in the shop, you remember our project here? Today we're going to take the back tires off. And if you remember from last week's show, I'm going to show you the trick to getting these, well, not really a trick, I'm just going to show you how to get these tires off without removing the hub. If you remember, our nut here in the axle was stuck. That's where we're going to start today. We'll go from there. I got my buddy Joe here with me today, so he's going to supervise and make sure I'm doing it right. The first thing I'm going to show you is the tire on the other side. I'm going to show you how to get that off, because that one, the nut is free, and we can get that one off just fine. So, to start with, I'll show you how to take this other tire off. Okay, welcome back here. Here's our wheel and tire. You should be able to, most of you should be able to get yours off this way. We're going to take a breaker bar onto this castle nut, loosen it up, don't forget to take the pin out. We've already removed the pin here, but take off your castle nut. This is what it looks like, and then you should be able to slide your tire off of the axle. Okay, with this tire now, this is the one, remember I said that this castle nut here was stuck. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave the hub attached to the axle, and we're going to take these 4 bolts off that hold the hub to the rim. Now, before you do this, make sure that you remove the valve core out of the valve stem and let all of the air out of the tire, because these appear to be a 2-piece rim. I'm not going to say for sure, but it appears as though it's a 2-piece rim. So you don't want to take these off with air still in the tire. So make really sure that you have all of the air out of the tire. And then, most of the bolts on this are metric. So we're going to take our metric 12 socket and our ratchet here. And now this should come off, just like so. Now, I'm still not 100% sure if this is a 2-piece rim or not, but that tire is off and out of the way. Now we can go back here to our rear-ended swing arm assembly, and we can start taking some of this stuff apart, because we have to tear apart some of the stuff on the swing arm in order to get to the drive shaft, so we can uncouple the drive shaft from the motor in order to get the motor out. So that's what we're going to show you next. Alright folks, we have both the tires off now. That's all the time we have for today, so until next time, you've been in the shop.